Hey guys, what's going on? We're heading to Queenstown, our last drive for the trip, so that's a 5-hour drive, and yeah, I just wanted to talk a bit about the roads and what I've noticed so far. So the main roads, they're pretty much one lane the whole way, and the speed limit's basically 100 kilometers. And some of the things we noticed is the truck drivers, they go pretty hard, and the roads, they can get quite bendy and tight, and like even the truckies, they send it around it. So yeah, you really do need to be careful. And like with the overtaking, like because it's one lane, you really need to make sure you've got enough room. It can be quite dangerous, the overtaking, so yeah, keep that in mind. And it's left-sided driving, and yeah, the roads themselves, like, they're not too bad, but it's just that it's like one lane the whole way, and yeah, especially when you go on like the main sort of routes like south and west, like they're very windy, so tight bends.
Gotta be careful of like frost and that on the road as well, because it gets heaps like icy in the morning,
yeah,
so like you can lose control easily. And
you will encounter some roadkill, so you might want to watch out for that as well.
Lots of rabbits and possums.
Yeah. Oh, another thing is you have these one-way bridges, so you'll have to give way because only one car can fit. So they've got them. And another thing I noticed is the merging. It can be quite confusing sometimes. Like you're not expecting a merge it just sort of appears.
So like the lane, like the merging lane ends, like, and you got time to get in. It just has like, it doesn't even say the lane's gonna end. It just like kind of, the road just goes like this, and like you kind of just got no room to merge. You just have to make sure you're not next to a car when the lane ends. And
when we were driving in Wellington, it's so like windy, and it's a pretty busy sort of city, and yeah, it's just tight corners. And I was wondering how the bus driver was managing it. Like I felt sorry for him, but yeah, so you always want to just try and be careful on the roads here in New Zealand. The driving, I guess the road trip is part of the New Zealand experience, because the scenery is so insane that the driving is one of the best parts about traveling New Zealand. So yeah, we're gonna hit the road, and also you want to take turns so you don't get tired when you're driving, as Brent and I do. And we got that V energy keeping us going. We had to get the small ones,
and they didn't have the berry tropical flavor, but mix them with Pepsi Max, no sugar.
Yeah,
and you're onto something.
All right, so we're gonna hit Queenstown, and we'll probably stop along the way.
So abuse is also neglect.
Oh, to make it something. Music's over the top of this, but yeah.
I can just edit it.
Yeah, put some music over the top.
So we just made a stop on our way to Queenstown, and one thing about the driving in New Zealand on the main highways, there's plenty of stops along the way, so spots to go to the toilet, picnic sort of areas. So you're never too far away from I guess a lookout as well. There's lots of trails along the way, photo spots. Especially if you're a man, you can always find somewhere to take a pee. So yeah, we're gonna smash this trip and we'll keep going. We made a stop on our way to Queenstown, and we're here at this lake, and it's the coolest, like most surreal scenic lake I've ever seen. Just the water's so calm, and the colour, you got the snow-capped mountains, the trees. It's just honestly like you feel sort of. How would you describe being out here? It's just
I don't know, we've been here a
peaceful
couple
and-
minutes and I'm still just trying to take it all in. Like it's just
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, you can't take this type of scenery for granted. We don't get anything quite like this in Australia, so yeah, just took a bit to stop. Oh, and sunset lover. We're in a town called Wanaka, not Wakanda. We're about an hour from Queenstown, just gonna get a feed. Been fasting all day, so let's smash. Smash. Wait, it's actually sliding. Can you feel that? Like it's not getting traction? Yeah.
But I know where to start.
We finally arrived in Queenstown, just checked into our Airbnb and it's absolutely crazy. The views are freaking insane, so I'll take you on a bit of a tour. So we've basically got this apartment to ourselves. It's part of a house. Here's the bathroom. Nice and clean and modern. Nice little kitchen area. The view but. So this is newly built, or look at this, as the sun's setting over the lake. This is, oh my. Got the bedroom. Yeah, so awesome spot overlooking Queenstown, so yeah. So this place is called Lux Stay, and I kind of feel like I'm breaking into a house, to be honest. It feels kind of weird. It's sort of a self check-in, so we haven't met the owners yet, but yeah, this is my first time staying in an Airbnb, and before, because in Queenstown we're staying 5 nights, so I want to find something a bit more sort of comfortable, and I think a lot of the hotels would be booked out, and they'd be a bit more expensive as well for what you get with an Airbnb. So yeah, we just got this little apartment. It's nice and modern. Still got some privacy, but there are other like rooms. As you can see there, that's a separate part of this like building. But yeah, the main highlight is definitely this view.
Oh.
Smash it. We might unleash our rage in this smash it room from putting up with all of Brent's shit. Gonna smash some pizza. That's a wrap for this day here in Queenstown, this first day. Tomorrow I've got bungee jumping, the big Nevis bungee jump. So to be honest, I'm not even nervous, because there's no point in really being nervous, but I'm sure I'll be nervous when I step up on that platform. But yeah, so Queenstown first impressions, it looks like a really cool city. Like the nightlife, there's so many people out, even though how cold it is. Like the bars are packed, there's so many cool restaurants. It looks like there's so much to do. So I've got Brent here to share his thoughts about his first impressions of Queenstown.
So, super cool place. The view behind us that you can't see is amazing. It's just a super cool house, just such a still lake. and massive mountains. It's just sick. The town is dope. There's heaps of stuff you can do. There's so many activities, so many restaurants. It's just heaps vibrant, heaps of people our age all around. So it's just a good vibe.
Yeah, I think Brett summed it up better than me. So yeah, excited to explore Queenstown more. Probably going to spend the most of my money from the whole trip in Queenstown. But yeah, got bungee jumping. I'm gonna smash that, and I'll see you up on the 134 meter platform. I'll see you in the morning probably.